নমস্কার, @রণজিতে আপনাদের সবাইকে স্বাগত। আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছেন। আপনারা জানেন যে গত বছর 2024 9ই আগস্ট আর.জি. করের বুকে যে ঘটনা ঘটেছিল, ঠিক একই রকম ঘটনা, হয়তো প্রাণটা যায়নি, কিন্তু কোনো অংশে তার গুরুত্ব কম নয় এবং পশ্চিমবঙ্গের সম্মান ধুলোয় লুটিয়ে দেওয়ার জন্য যথেষ্ট। 25শে জুন 2025 কসবা ল কলেজে যে ঘটনাটা ঘটল, সেটা আমাদের আবার চোখে আঙুল দিয়ে দেখিয়ে দিল যে টিএমসিপি বা এই টিএমসির রাজত্বে সমস্ত কিছুই সম্ভব। কিভাবে প্রত্যেকটা কলেজে এই নির্বাচনটাকে বন্ধ করে অবৈধভাবে তারা ইউনিয়নটা চালাচ্ছে এবং এই ধর্ষণের একটা সাম্রাজ্য গড়ে তুলছে, সেটা এখন ন্যাশনাল মিডিয়াতেও একেবারে মাথা হেট করে দিল পশ্চিমবঙ্গের। মন্ত্রী শশী পাঁজাকে যেভাবে চেপে ধরলেন রাজদীপ সারদেশাই ইন্ডিয়া টুডেতে, এবং এনার পরিচয় আপনারা নিশ্চিতভাবে জানেন, টিএমসির রাজ্যসভার সাংসদ সাগরিকা ঘোষের হাজব্যান্ড, তিনি রেয়াত করেননি। এবং যেভাবে প্রত্যেকটা ঘটনা, হোমওয়ার্কটা এতটা স্ট্রং ছিল, অপদস্থ হলো এই টিএমসির মন্ত্রী শশী পাঁজা। দেখুন, একটু দেখলেই বুঝবেন যে কিভাবে পশ্চিমবঙ্গের মাথা হেট হলো।
Last year it was R.G. Kar in Kolkata, government hospital, where a rape and a murder of the young woman takes place. This year it is another horrific rape that takes place inside a government law campus. Would you concede that this is hugely embarrassing for a government run by a woman chief minister? Dare I say any chief minister, but particularly a woman chief minister in a state like West Bengal?
Yes, of course, we are very aggrieved about this, and of course we are not putting anything. We are not defending ourselves. It is just that we are trying to put things on record. And
but ma'am, are you aggrieved or embarrassed?
Anyway,
just a minute, ma'am. Are you aggrieved or embarrassed at the end of the day?
No, we are aggrieved.
I mean, at the end of the day, here is a case in this particular instance where the individual who's the main accused, Monojit Mishra, is someone who was a member of your Trinamool Chhatra Parishad. There are photographs of him with your leaders. There are posters of him in the college, one of which also had Abhishek Banerjee and Mamta Banerjee in the background while he's addressing students. So here is someone whom the BJP is saying is directly connected, was protected in a way by the Trinamool, and therefore could carry out an act like this with impunity inside a college campus.
No, there was also a time in 2018 when he was expelled. Nevertheless, he has continued to brazenly say that he was associated with Trinamool Congress. We are absolutely disgusted with him.
Ma'am, you're saying
facts are unfolding. It's absolutely shocking.
Ma'am, you're saying you've disowned him in 2018. Truth of the matter, Shashi, just a minute, ma'am. Truth of the matter is that since 2013, there are serial offences listed against him. Here is someone clearly who was someone who should have been isolated a long time ago, and yet from 2013 he carried on till 2018 and then comes back to the college as a contractual employee. How was such a person with who's a serial offender allowed to re-enter a college? There will be therefore questions. Was he in some way the beneficiary of political patronage?
No, I don't think. You should blame that there was political patronage and he was brought here. I mean, this is a very uncomfortable situation truly that we are in, and we are absolutely the party is also looking into in detail with the students wing, and this should not be the kind of mentality that our student members, for that matter.
Ma'am, he's a serial offender. Shashi Panjaji, with due regard, he's a serial offender. How does a serial offender become someone who apparently was virtually controlling a college campus in South Kolkata? He was obviously flouting his political connections.
There was no patronage for this. And I think the governing body of the college also must have seen into this as to why he had been inducted is something which I don't know. This is a matter which relates to the governing body of the college.
But you agree that is the embarrassment.
There are many who assume themselves to be leaders and abuse.
No, Shashi Panja, that's precisely it. How does someone like this get back into the college despite having a kind of record that he had a serial offender, accused of molestation, accused of targeting women, is someone who gets back as a contractual employee? That will raise questions.
He shouldn't have been there, and we really dissociate from all this. This is a terrible thing which has happened, and finally the questions are being asked to us. So, well, we are facing that.
You know, because there is another person who's also been arrested, Zaib Ahmed, and we are told that Zaib did not even have the marks to get into the college. And again, the question is, were all these people being brought into the college because they had the political influence and therefore thought, as I said earlier, that they had the impunity possibly to get away with something as horrific as a gang rape in the college?
Rajdeep, the party will not look into who is getting through the admission portal. It is a, that is why there is a common, it's a portal now. I mean, so it is very difficult for me to say, it is an online portal and you get in through your serial number. It is very difficult for me to comment on. Truly, we are ashamed of such kind of.
Okay, you're saying.
I mean, be it any political group they may belong to.
Okay, so you're saying you're ashamed
Students
of it.
should not be that.
You're ashamed of it. That's a strong word you've used. That's good to hear. But I just want to, for a moment, play what two of your leaders said, and I want you to respond. Listening to what Kalyan Banerjee and Madan Mitra, one a senior MP, one a senior MLA, said. I want your response. First, listening to what they said, ma'am.
आपको किसी जान पहचान ने बुलाए, आप मत जाइए। वो लड़की अगर नहीं जाता तो ये घटना नहीं घटते थे।
কলেজের ভেতরে যদি করে সেখানে পুলিশ থাকবে কলেজে
শিক্ষা ক্ষেত্র তো
আরে ভাই শিক্ষা প্রতিষ্ঠানে কি পুলিশ থাকবে আপনি বলুন না যে যারা ঘুরছে যাদের সঙ্গে ঘুরছে তাদেরও ঠিক করা উচিত কাদের সঙ্গে ঘুরছে কাদের সঙ্গে ঘুরছে না
I mean, this is the shocking misogyny, ma'am, in your party, that you've got a Madan Mitra virtually suggesting that the girl should have taken others with her. Why was she going to the college? This is precisely the kind of victim shaming that takes place. They were friends, and therefore this could have been a relationship that went wrong. Again, it is the victim who's being shamed. Surely, as the Women Minister of Bengal, you should be sending out tougher messages about such misogynistic remarks.
Very insensitive remarks, and I think they should have to take onus of those remarks, and it only reflects upon their mentality and their character. I'm sorry to say.
So will action be taken, or is it only a show cause notice for will action be taken? Will they be told?
The party has.
You're saying this is not the way the Trinamool Congress thinks, but there are those, particularly your opponents, who are saying this is precisely the lumpenization of the Trinamool Congress, that the Trinamool Congress has allowed the likes of this, the primary rape accused, to get away by inducting them into the Chhatra Parishad, and therefore this is where the party has gone wrong. I repeat, you have a woman chief minister, and you have MPs and MLAs who talk in this manner misogynistically, and then you have a Chhatra Parishad leader who gets caught in such a serious case.
Trinamool Congress is not giving any kind of shelter to them. Of course not. Why should?
Let me ask you, therefore, in conclusion, this is an election year in terms of the fact that about 10 months from now or 9 months from now, you will have elections in West Bengal. Will you agree, as the BJP in particular is saying, that this reflects a breakdown in law and order, and this will become a major election issue? The women vote bank is a major vote bank of the Trinamool Congress and Mamata Banerjee. Has your vote bank in a way also been hit because women, according to the BJP, are now unsafe in West Bengal?
No, this is the difference between them and us, is that women empowerment or work related to women, issues relating to women, is not election oriented. We work, they themselves are offenders.
What do you mean by these? No, what do you mean by these members are offenders? What do you mean when you say these members are offenders?
I will give you two examples. Maybe Satyapal Singh is one of the members who's come. You remember his remarks during the Hathras time?